Hello, everybody. I'm Darryl Krill.
I'm Joe Kaczynski. How's everybody doing out there?
You know something, Joe? It's exciting to be back here.
It sure is, boy. I've missed it. I know our fans have missed it. Our people have missed it. Our students have missed it.
And how was your
Everybody's missed it.
maternity leave?
That was great. But unfortunately, I'm still due, I think. But
Okay. Well, Joe, do we have any questions today?
we have a question. It's a common question that's uncommon.
Oh, wow.
Yep. And you don't have to be in the comment to answer it. But the question is this.
Yes.
When I paint a picture or a scene from a picture I've taken from the internet or from a magazine, am I violating any copyright laws by painting that scene?
Okay. That takes me back to college days, you know.
I'm sorry to hear that, but go ahead.
Well, you see, I have a journalism degree.
I know that.
And in my first year of journalism, I had to take a class called libel.
Okay.
And I remember the gentleman coming up there. He was a lawyer. He had worked his whole life in representing the San Francisco Examiner.
Okay.
And he was now teaching and sharing with us all of his great knowledge about slander and libel. And he says, I can't do anything with you guys in terms of turning you into an expert in only 4 months on libel. What I'm hoping to do, since when a newspaper gets sued, it's never the reporter's salary that's at risk, it's the publisher's income that's at risk.
Obviously. Yeah.
And so I was very relieved to hear that.
I'm sure you were.
But the thing he said that really resonated with me was, what I want to be able to do is build an alarm system in you so that the minute you start treading on dangerous ground, alarms go off and you take it to lawyers. You take it to your publisher because he's the one that's responsible for the ultimate payment.
Good advice.
That's the same thing here. When you get an alarm system, and that's exactly what this question is, it is an alarm that went off.
Mm-hmm.
My best advice is go see a lawyer.
Okay.
Now, there are some things that I think do need to be said.
Okay.
A lot of people view that anything that's on the internet is open for public distribution any way the public sees fit.
Well, we know better than that, so.
And it even goes beyond distribution. They feel that they have the right to do whatever they want with the content and claim whatever they want with the content.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not true. You know what that's like?
I give up, but I'm sure you're going to tell me.
That's like taking a book written by James Michener,
Mm-hmm.
throwing it in the highway and saying, all bets are off, anybody can do what they want with his work.
Wow.
And that's not exactly, I mean, we may call the internet the highway, but it is not a free-for-all where all laws and all rights are thrown away.
Yeah. Good point.
Here's what I would consider
Okay.
the danger point and how to mitigate those.
Okay.
First off, if you're on the internet and you come across a photo and you'd like to make a painting of it, that's probably okay in certain circumstances. One of the circumstances that makes it good is for you to contact the person that is the original poster or the original author, or the owner is a better word. Take the original owner, contact them, and see if it's okay if you make a painting.
Now, what if you're unable to do that? What if there's no resource to contact that person?
Then I would use the photo as an inspiration. I would take what I see that I like about the photo.
Mm-hmm.
And for example, if someone took a photo of, let's say, a Cocker Spaniel,
Okay.
and the Cocker Spaniel is got a certain pose and a certain way of standing, a certain smile or grin or something in the eyes, and they got their nose in a bed of flowers,
Mm-hmm.
I would change it to a different type of dog.
Okay.
Okay, so I would take elements of one photo, I would take elements of another photo, I'd take another elements of another photo. I wouldn't duplicate any of them exactly, but what I would do is create the essence. And then if I looked at the finished piece of work, and I still had questions, I would go see a lawyer
Okay.
and see what they thought. The bottom line answer is the legal advice that you get is going to be far more valuable. What I would suggest that people really do is start taking your own photos and do your own painting. And if you do copy a painting, if you do it exactly, just do it for learning. Now you can go into certain museums and you can ask for permission to repaint certain paintings they have there as a student. Okay? And many times they will even let you set up an easel close by and paint.
Okay.
All right? But you always need to find the person who owns the painting or the image and get their permission first.
Okay.
And many are happy to do that, because I've seen another student who showed us a rendition of a very famous painting, and they had written and gotten permission, and the answer they got back from the owner was, listen, nobody can really recreate the art that I have, but if you think you can, I give you permission to do that.
Yeah.
And the person did a very good job and got a nice letter back
Yep.
from
That
the
was
artist.
nice.
Yeah. So the bottom line is, when in doubt, ask. And even if you don't have doubts, it's sometimes good to ask.
Yeah.
But I think the other thing in which is absolutely, if you see a particular scene that you like, and this is what people do with still lifes today, they don't copy the masters. They'll get their own fruit, their own apples, oranges, bowls and stuff, and they may get inspiration on how to set this
Right.
up.
That's what I was going to say. That as long as you get the inspiration from that, most people do it on their own today. You're right.
Yeah,
Absolutely
exactly.
right. Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to paint that man's horse.
Right.
You can go get another horse,
Yep.
all right, and take your own photo.
A horse of a different color, so to speak.
Okay. But anyway, I don't remember who it was that sent that question in, but it sounds like you have an alarm that went off. And as my instructor said, it's wiser to seek counsel before paying the penalty.
Very good advice. That's the only question I have for this session.
All righty. Well, folks, keep those questions coming. And from both of us, just remember this. Yes, you can paint. I'm Darryl Crow.
And I'm Joe Kaczynski. Have a great day.